Good evening, everyone. My name is Madison Smith. First, I want to start by asking this question. How many of you are in credit card debt? Just as I thought, nobody wants to answer because it is embarrassing or makes you feel bad about yourself. According to Google, the official definition of a credit card is a card that allows you to borrow money from the bank to make purchases. Many people don't think twice about getting a credit card because they see it as free money. Little do they know, it is most likely going to end as a financial crisis. Depending on what type of card you get, you will either have very high monthly incomes or maybe not at all. A lot of people use their credit cards very irresponsibly, such as using it when they don't have cash or swiping it just because they can. To not get in debt, you need to use your card responsibly, such as building your credit with timely payments, earning cash back, and by tracking your discretionary spending. Another thing about credit cards is that it is good at times, such as when you pay your debt on time, you can get points for your credit score, get gift cards, or even acquire air miles, depending on what kind of card you get. Also, if you pay off your credit card in the same month you put the amount on it, you will be able to avoid interest. Even though credit cards have a couple good things about them, they also have a lot of bad things about them. When you do not pay your debt when it's due, you have to deal with interest that can double. Many people can also forget about their car dues because they either have other bills to pay or they simply just don't think about paying it because it's free money, right? No. People then often charge their card with simple things such as a shirt, but don't pay their balance when their statement comes in, making you pay almost double the next month for the shirt you put on your card. Credit cards typically charge interest rates between 10 and 30%. According to the website moneyunder30.com, with interest at a 15% annual percentage rate, if you charge $500 to your card that you don't pay off for a year, you'll pay the bank $75 in interest. If you owe $5,000, that's $750 just in interest. Charge $50,000 and you'll pay $7,500 a year just in interest. If you do not pay your credit card payment on time, it can drop your credit score. And the myths about carrying a balance on your card helps your credit score is a complete fabrication. This is why you cannot trust any advertisements when it comes to purchasing a card. They will also tell you that there's a 0% interest fee, but never tell you that it's for a limited time. After that time is up, the interest rate can jump up to 21% or more without you knowing until your next statement. Advertising makes getting a credit card sound so easy, such as getting a balance transfer from one card to another with no fee, but they never tell you the interest rate because they want you to apply for a card with them. Credit cards affect people's lives in ways that hurt them and their family in the future. For one, they start putting too much money on their card they cannot afford, putting them in debt they can't get out of, taking them 15 or more years to pay off. Also, if you pay the minimum every month, you'll never pay off your debt, and that's what most people do. Credit cards debts can lead to very serious and terrible things such as financial crisis, filing for bankruptcy, or even in some families, divorce. After people see that you filed for bankruptcy, they're not going to lend you money, so then what do? I've had so many people tell me to never get a credit card. I've never really seen the problem with them myself, but after researching about credit cards and their debt, I don't advise anyone to apply for one. All the things these cards do to you have certainly opened my eyes about them. Sure, they have some good things about them, but after reading all the things it could do to you, not only you, but your family, I would never talk anyone into getting one. Instead of making financial mistakes, we need to be trying to prevent them by not adding on credit cards. Hopefully, after informing you about these vicious things, you too will not get one for yourself because they are the devil. Thank you.